I always remember his eyes because he was looking at me inside my eyes. I'm also looking at him direct inside his eyes.
It's a moment Ebrima is unlikely to forget. In September 2022, his 3-year-old son Lamin fell sick. Ebrima bought him a cough syrup.
I regret why I give Lamin these medications. Because Lamin was insisting not to drink the medications. But I don't know, I forced Lamin to drink the medication. Lamin drank the medication.
Shortly after taking the cough syrup, Lamin's appetite reduced significantly, and urinating became a challenge as well. Doctors said he had kidney issues. Lamin's health got worse, and within 7 days, he died. But this was not an isolated incident. 22-month-old Aminata suffered the same fate. Her father recalls the last time he spoke to her through a video call.
I tried to talk to her, but I can only see her head moving like that. I was trying to make her know that it's me, Papa, talking to you. Can you see me? How are you doing? But she was just like that. And the mom was even also telling her, Ami, like your Papa is calling, you did see your dad, this and that, but yeah.
In July 2022, reports began to emerge in the Gambia that children between the ages of 2 months and 5 years were dying due to lethal kidney damage. These deaths were being linked to the consumption of an allegedly contaminated cough syrup produced in India.
Cough syrups produced by Maiden Pharmaceuticals Limited in India.
The World Health Organization had said that the 4 cough syrups made by Indian company Maiden Pharmaceuticals could be potentially linked to the deaths of children in the Gambia. The statement said that the products contained unacceptable amounts of diethylene glycol and ethylene glycol, which could be fatal. Gambian officials opened an inquiry and blamed Indian cough syrups for the tragedy. But the Indian government and drug manufacturers denied the charges.
हमने क्वेश्चंस पूछा कि सैंपल टेस्टिंग करने से क्या रिजल्ट आया, तो उन्होंने कहा कि हमने 23 सैंपल लिया था, उसमें 4 सैंपल फेल हो गया. एक ही बैच बनी है, गाम्बिया के लिए ही बनी है. एक बैच में जो सैंपल फेल हो तो सब सैंपल फेल होना चाहिए, लेकिन 4 ही सैंपल क्यों फेल हुआ? हमने यहाँ सैंपल हमने भी लिया, हमने लेके उसका सैंपल को चेक किया तो पास हो गया.
In late 2022, Maiden Pharmaceuticals reportedly said that it has full faith in Indian regulatory and judiciary processes and that the company has done nothing wrong.
I completely disagree with that. Completely, because we have evidence that we tested these drugs. These drugs contain unacceptable amounts of ethylene glycol and diethylene glycol. And these were imported directly from India, manufactured by Median.
Drugs manufactured in India are crucial for the Gambia since they are relatively cheap. But the deaths have created doubts about Indian medicines. Lamin Danso lost his 9-month-old son, Ismaila.
I'm not saying all their drugs are bad, but like the experience I have, so make me fear from the medicine from India.
India says its pharmaceutical industry does not compromise on the quality of medicines. But Indian drug manufacturers are faced with serious questions following the WHO alerts.
It's an unfortunate incidents, particularly the Gambia, Uzbekistan and subsequent issues. It has made a dent on Indian pharmaceutical industry's image. But if you see, as far as our exports are concerned, there is no impact at all.
The toxins killed nearly 70 children under the age of 5 in the Gambia. Parents in India too recall how their children suffered. Toxin diethylene glycol is blamed for the deaths of at least 12 children in Ramnagar, a small town in India's Jammu region, in December 2019 and January 2020. Anirudh, who was about 3 years old, was one of the Indian children who died.
सांस नहीं ले पाता था आराम से, कुछ खा नहीं पाता था, आंखें खोलना मुश्किल हो गया था क्योंकि उसकी स्वेलिंग ज़्यादा हो चुकी थी उसके फेस पे, आंखें खुलती नहीं थी उसकी.
ये बेमौत मारे गए हैं. जिस मैन्युफैक्चरर ने ये दवाई बनाई और जो ड्रग्स कंट्रोलर्स के ऑफिसर्स थे, दे फेल टू परफॉर्म देयर ड्यूटी. उन्होंने अनचेक्ड जो स्पूरियस ड्रग था वो बिकने दिया.
Officials disagree and insist they worked hard to secure justice for the families.
लीगल सैंपल हमने लिफ्ट करके पहले हमने RDTL में भेजा, रीजनल ड्रग टेस्टिंग लेबोरेटरी चंडीगढ़ में. वहाँ से जो रिपोर्ट आई उसमें उन्होंने बताया कि देयर इज़ अ प्रेजेंस ऑफ डाइथिलिन ग्लाइकोल 34.something%. उसके बाद हमारा इन्वेस्टिगेशन पार्ट स्टार्ट हुआ.
Owners of the pharmaceutical company Digital Vision, blamed for the deaths in Ramnagar, deny any wrongdoing. They say that the children did not consume the company's cough syrup. The factory that manufactured this cough syrup shut down for 6 months after the deaths, but it reopened after a court order. The case against Digital Vision is still ongoing in an Indian court. Meanwhile, in the Gambia, experts believe that reliance on the drugs manufactured in India is likely to continue, since they are cheaper than the drugs imported from the United States or Europe.
Majority of the pharmacists myself I had interacted with, they are all bringing drugs from India, and it's far cheaper than importing drugs from America or Europe.
Families in the Gambia have approached the court for justice. They say they will continue the fight even if it means approaching courts in India or internationally.